What is going on, everyone? Commodore Lads here today, bringing to you guys my live reaction of One Piece manga chapter 970. Now, it is early in the morning, just got the notification saying the chapter is out, so you know what we gotta do. We gotta sit in this chair and get ready to read the greatness. Now, the only thing I do know about this chapter going into is that we're supposed to be going on break next week, which if it is the case, I think we're planning to do like the next Reverie coming up over on my man Mugiwara Matt B's channel. So definitely stay tuned for news and stuff in regards on Twitter, mine, his, and stuff. I'll have a link in the description afterwards to his Twitter, so that way you guys can stay up to date with that. Because we're most definitely going to be planning, the next Reverie, since it's been a while since the last one. Just talking about everything that's going on. So stay tuned for that. But we got to see what's about to go down this week, man. Because obviously, of course, we see now, which should be, Oden, Kaido, the walk to Onigashima, paying homage to the walk to Arlong and stuff, and I know there's so many things we still need to know, man, in terms of context of what exactly it was that led to Oden kind of like dancing in the streets naked and all that kind of stuff, which of course kind of caused like a strife within the community. So hopefully we do get that information soon. And oh yeah, the last thing I was gonna say too, because we're gonna be on hiatus next week and stuff because of the break and everything. If you guys haven't seen, because I kind of got lost in the uploads and stuff, I had recently released a Uranus video. So if you want to go and see that during the meantime for the break itself, I might get another discussion in just to make up for the loss of no chapter next week. So stay tuned for that. If not, you got Uranus. But without further ado, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on this week, man. So One Piece manga chapter 970. All right. The title of the chapter is Oden versus Kaido, so we're going straight into it. And it looks like it's going to be the French scans as well, I believe, because chapter, yeah, it looks like French. Better than from, in Korean to English, so it is what it is. But we see Vito. Yeah, there's Vito over here, and it looks like Capone being smooched down by people. What the hell? Gang badges, oh my family. Badge and Vito immobilized. So I guess by the crew, the pirate crew and stuff that attacked them. But it's weird because it's the citizens, though. It looks like mostly. I mean, the one here on the right, she's not that bad, but the other two, I don't know. You gotta relax. All right. Okay, so we're seeing the people here with the Sami Shin and stuff, and of course, this part's not translated in English, so I can't even tell you what it's supposed to say. Jing Jing, still playing on it, and you see the dons, bro. Like I love how they Oda really captures in these little moments when they're on the move or certain scenes where you just see their personality start to really showcase the mood of what's about to go on and stuff. When you're seeing here Oden and the rest of the Akazaya Nine. Oh man, see Toki, Momonosuke, and the Hiyori right there. And you see Yasue over here afterwards riding on. I think it's believed the same horses we saw that Hawkins had from in the present and stuff, because they have the fire fur thing going on and stuff in the background of its thing. And you see afterwards going back to the flower capital, we're seeing what I believe being Ringo, because that's clearly, is that Onimaru right there? I don't know, it might be a random dog too, but it looks like there's Ringo and stuff. And they see right there from Oden, here he is. What a surprise. Oh man, just wow, just like that. Okay, I've been too careful, wouldn't you be? How did you know? I was on my way to this deserted land in order to cut your drunk head off. I did not plan an intense fight. There might well be a spy inside your palace. Whoa, I don't want to transform my new home into a battlefield, so I came your way. That's all. There might well be, well, I mean, it could be a grunt too, but then I don't know, because then the whole thing about one of them being a spy and most likely couldn't be. I don't want it to be Denjiro, bro, but this last week when you reflect back to the smile and stuff, I don't know. It was all a lie, Kaido. That's right, bro. Look at this, man. Yo, and for sure, I think one of that's Queen. Yeah, they has to be Queen, just based on the body size and stuff among the bodies of people there. That's right. Whoa, it was all a lie. At that time, we were at a disadvantage. If you teamed up with Higuro upon your return, you could have made the samurai and gangsters around Wano gather around the country as our enemies. We were still short on men. It would have turned into an excruciating battle for us. I mean, more or less insane in terms of the grunts. It would have done something for that, and then the main players versus the main players, it would have been their own thing. But And that makes you question, though, what was Kaido's level at this time, though, 20 years ago? You know what I mean? Okay, Kaido just tossed a high, but yo, okay, that's a little hype right there. He just wants the battle right now, man. I don't care. At that time, if you stayed true to your name of a dangerous psycho who was not afraid of casualties, what would have happened? So, of course, more or less in terms of the fear factor and stuff of, if he actually retaliated and done something, then for sure everyone else would have been decimated in terms of citizens and all that. But you chose the way that did no harm to anybody. You're really like the type of pirate Roger and Whitebeard and Roger were, a powerful type of a certain softness. You are the same, the fool who dances and dances, naked, mocked, and despised. You have nothing left, not even your family's name's authority. I don't regret the choice that I made that day. Let's talk about the imminent future instead. Let's go! Even though I know you're about to get clapped by man, but just to see what exactly left the wound upon Kaido, we need to know this, man. At the very least, you gotta give me that. And you see right here, the Beast Pirates now getting ready to go into battle. And Oden just comes in right away, two-sword style, smashing right through him. You see right there the Haki coming out, just blitzing these guys. March forward, step back, Lord Oden. So all of them are there making the path and stuff for him as they go in afterwards. See Raizo, Denjiro, all of them. Wait, there are samurai here. Aren't they too strong? Do not panic. We outnumber them. So they're taking more of the fodder, but then it's like, you gotta factor in the other commanders and stuff, man. King, Queen, Jack. How did they fall into this equation? Let's see, yo. I like this little dynamic look too, because obviously in the anime we're gonna see more from the fight itself, so I'm not expecting like too many crazy things from like those guys. Mainly the Oden Kaido portion, just at least do some of that decent here. We see all the faces and everything from them, and of course the reaction speed coming in because Oden's making the move. Lord Yasue. Ever see? Oh, so Yasu was okay. So he was over there at the time and stuff prior. Okay, I received Oden's letter. He asked me for help because his wife and children are in danger. Momonosuke, Lord Momonosuke is already 8. Otoki, you must prepare yourself. If Oden is beaten, then it would be the end of this country. Yeah. And then, of course, you see from the distance and everything, too, from, like, the town and everything, Bakura Town, and then, of course, right behind them and everything, of course, being there is Oden's castle, and then we know what ends up happening after the fact, but it's, like, that looming danger of, like, very soon, some very scary individuals are going to walk in through and basically lay waste to what was once the home of, the Kozuki family. You see Oden coming through. Sniper tries to go and get him. Nope. Nothing. I think he whacked the bullet right back at him. I believe he did. Or he went and just slashed him through on the way. Who goes there? Okay, so Shinobu. Hold on. Okay, this is back in the day, Shinobu. So I can rock with this, okay? Kiss shot. Asiel Heart Underblade. At the very least, this is her back in the day before, time came in. Forgive my impudence, but I came to your aid. You must have forgotten, but Lord Sukiyaki was still alive. Shinobu. And he remembers her when he was... Oh, okay. So he remembered her from being a little kid. So, okay. So maybe it takes away the element that she could be the traitor and stuff going back then. But then it's like, you never know and stuff. Because ninjas. I'm here. I stayed on duty at the palace because I had faith in the return of the Kozuki family. But... the Kozuki family and Fukurokuju's forces finally fell into Orochi's hands. It was my dream to be at your service, Lord Oden. Wait, so you know what's... Bro, if she's like Senzo, if she's still about the gang and everything too, even in the present, and she's basically like the Zenzo of One Piece. Oh my god. Okay, then aside from a certain thing in the essay arc, which I'm not going to say because for those who haven't seen Gintama, but... oh man, that's something if she's basically the Zenzo. Oh wow. I couldn't stay at the palace anymore. I cannot blame them for losing faith in a fool of a lord. This is Shinobu, the look on her face. You did not choose the easiest path, Shinobu. Let me join you. And you see right afterwards, from the background, the fight that's going on, and of course in the skies, being Kaido there. In front of these 11 rebelling samurai. Oh man. So they blacked them out like this? I mean, I can understand the anime is going to at least cover some of these portions a little bit better and everything, but it's a little disappointing that it's going by as quick though. So be careful. There are strong people. 1,000 pirates stood up. Nonetheless, the battle was long and the endurance of Kozuki Oden far exceeded what his enemies imagined. Ora, the only head I want to slice off is yours. Oden Nitoryu. Yo, and then see the slash itself. Togen Totsuka. So with Enma, and then the other sword, Hibari thing, whatever the name, doesn't come to mind. It was such a long name, but still, that's how we end up getting the cut right there. The invisible Master Kaido was sliced, so it was just basically a straight wound. He was able to get in at that time. So God, do not set foot on Wano ever again. Stop right there, Oden. Help me, Father. Yo. Of course, take the kid, a ransom, and then you try and blindside him. Of course. That's what's gonna happen, though. Father, Momo. And that's how we're gonna deal with him, man. Kaido just comes from behind. So he switched back into his regular form just to come in with the club and just bash it right over his head, knock him down, and Momonosuke. Of course, this is present day Momonosuke that we're 8-year-old Momonosuke, but we're seeing him like this is how he was in the present, like literally months ago, like in his eyes when he saw this go down. Like, poor kid, man. I mean, of course, it's gonna be something like this. So I figured at least it'll be something maybe Orochi comes from behind, whatever. But this makes more sense. Obviously, Kaido would come in and do something like that, and you just see drops right there at the bottom. Bro, look at his face. Oh man, he took a hit to the head. You see nothing with the blood just pouring down, man. He's like Stone Cold during King of the Ring, bro, in 1998. When Taker came in, smashed him upside the head, but he still kept on going and still whooped Kane's ass after, man. Sark. Yo. Oh, you know what, man? Oh, Oden, you gotta stop this nonsense. Because how can I bring... Oh, I hate this man. Oh, no. It wasn't Momonosuke. It was the flipping old lady. Oh, man, Higurashi. Oh. Of course. Of course you would do this. Of course you would do that. Because Momonosuke was back there and everything. Of course, that makes sense. That makes sense. I thought there was enough time for them to go and grab him. No. They actually planned to Higurashi to be there at that time to screw around with them. Of course. And Orochi has to be right near them, too. Kyokoko. That's all I'm wondering. Why do we see... And you see right beside it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Look at Kaido's face and everything, too. Like, I got you. Lord Oden. Sir Oden. Was that King that stabbed him? Look, I stabbed him like in the back of the head, but I think it was like in the back shoulder blade area. The dense forest of Udon, which caught fire during this incredible battle, was aflame for 5 days before it rained. See, they went by this really fast though, man. I don't know if I can really dig with this, but I can understand if he's trying to get closer to the actual war. I really hope this is not the energy though for the actual war itself when we get into it. That's my only little thing that I'm kind of concerned about with it, but after their capture, Kozuki Oden, Daimyo Kuri, and his 9 subordinates were incarcerated at the Flower Capital. Accused of plotting against the shogun, they awaited their sentence. Oblivious to the details, the people judged them severely. After disappointing us like that, it was too late to act. Oh man, yo, I really like this look from Shinobu still, man. That means we won't see him dancing naked in the street every week. It's also a shame. He's an exhibitionist. I don't know this woman. She doesn't work for me. You wanted to kill me, didn't you? Who sent you? Who are you? Die, Kunoichi. Yo... He basically made her out to be like she was a part of the group just to save her, man. Oden's a good guy. So now, you know what? Maybe this tells me that Shinobu at the very least isn't the traitor. But then it's like, who the hell would it be then? Unless it's going to end up being most likely Denjiro, just off the fact that we haven't seen him in the current timeline. And the idea that he might be Koshiro and stuff. The sentence of the samurais have been decided. Mother, Is father coming home soon? I made an origami balloon for daddy. How magnificent. May he return to us quickly. You poor fools. You see Osuru right there after Yasui. The 10 maleficent samurais are going to be executed in 3 days. By being boiled alive in a pot. So Oda is really gonna wait 2 weeks until we come back from break to go and hit us with the tragedy, man. Oh, bro. Look at my guy, man, posted up in his prison cell waiting for his sentence and everything, but because he knows what's about to go down. This is one of those, man, I'd rather hit up man and just tell them, yo, just wait until like the next following break so we can actually like, you know, talk about it in detail, because I feel like there's no way you can judge the flashback as itself right now without having seen its end game, like the end conclusion of it and stuff. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there's parts of it like you feel towards a thing for it, but like kind of disappointed that they ran through it so quickly, and it feels like it was just like a normal slash that just basically got through to Kaido. So I kind of wonder, like, what exactly, like it's just basically like he was able to get his hockey and just the blades itself, or that where he can get a dragon like that, or just he's able to just land the mark because his hockey is that proficient. I mean, like, I don't know, like if it's just that, then it's just like that's all you have to do, and then it's like, I don't know, it feels like there's something like there needs to be like more context behind it and stuff, but instead of just being like a simple, oh, you just gotta slash them in that area. And maybe of course that's probably the weak point, and whatever happened between now and then that's like Kaido to being like unkillable, like maybe there's something else to it, and then like that wound right there is basically like the weak point. Like if you hit that at the very least, then you can do something, but to try and hit that wound, it's not going to be easy, both in his human and in his dragon form. So yeah, it's a little disappointing, like just in general, like the fight went, but like everything went by so quickly, but you understand why, because Oda's trying to get to the whole boiling part and everything. But again, anime is gonna be out, so if you want to see that and stuff, I can understand it. And then like the real fights we're gonna be getting, of course, in the Wano War itself. I'm really hoping like that portion doesn't get like, you know, like goes by too fast, so we actually get to see a decent amount of fights from everyone, especially, you know, those that aren't going to be facing off against Kaido, you know, in the great big battle and everything. But yeah, I would say this week I'm kind of mixed on it, because there are things I like about it and some parts I'm kind of on the fence with in terms of how it's done. But I think at least like a 7.5 out of 10, maybe closing on an 8 possibly, if, you know, once we get a proper translation for it afterwards, then that'll be the case. It might go up afterwards. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below in regards to this week's chapter of One Piece. Let me know how you feel about the chapter itself, and like, you know, obviously, of course, this isn't the end of the flashback at all. I know the break's going to be coming in, and Oda might really go in next week or when we come back afterwards. Just off the fact that there's still the information that we need to know in regards to the context between you know, Oden and Orochi, the whole talk and stuff about Kaido demanding like information in regards to Raftel, and then we might end up getting details, man, about some stuff that we're not supposed to know, that like feels like endgame stuff that could be teased and everything coming back from the break. But again, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and anything in terms of clarification on the chapter itself you want to talk about down in the comments that I didn't talk about too much in it. Let me know there. Like the video if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of the One Piece manga week in and week out, subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell, Shandora, stay up to date with everything that goes on the channel. And again, like I said, if you haven't seen the Uranus video that I put out this week, definitely go check that out. And with that being said, I will catch you guys in 2 weeks' time for the next chapter of the best-selling manga in history, and hopefully will be the really, really, really good stuff, you know, to pretty much end this Oden flashback. My man's gonna get boiled alive. He's waiting his sentence. Sadness and sorrow pretty much await us. So, Commodore Lad signing off. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care. Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy. I'm with the team, yeah, yeah.